Good morning, Saturday, January 28th, 2023. So, probably got like, 4 or 5 inches of snow on the ground. We got some logs that we brought back. I think we're gonna cut those up with our chainsaw. We're gonna stack them over there. I did not bring the tripod, so we're just gonna do it and then do it after. And I think we do have our flag up. I think we're going to work on the sawmill a little bit too. Okay, it's all stacked. It was here. We cut it. We stacked it over here. And this is a note to self. There's a big stump that sits on top of this stump. And it's actually at the project site when we pulled that big tree down. I brought it there to help out with as a lever or fulcrum, whatever the right word is, and I forgot to bring it back. So next opportunity to get a tractor out, because I'm not hand pulling that thing back here. Welcome back. We finished the firewood, which is, let's see if we can zoom in, practice zooming skills, breathe. There we go. Alright, so definitely overdressed, but I also was shoveling 6 inches of heavy wet snow to get the sawmill open, so it's not worth getting changed now. I'm soaked all the way down to my underwear, but no sense putting on dry stuff. I got another hour out here and then we'll get changed. So this is what we did. We brought this log in. I think it shows up better if I use my filter. So we used the log dolly, brought this log in, lifted this end up with the log dolly, put these blocks underneath, moved the log dolly to this end, use the log dolly to lift the log, put these 2 blocks underneath, and then we put some blocks and planks, and then we're going to roll. And I guess if I was 30, 40 years younger, I'd just pick up the damn thing and throw it on there, but nowadays that would wind me up in the hospital for a while. So the plan is that I can just like push or roll this thing right up on there. Look at that, 1 foot. Whew. Is it going up and over? Maybe it needs, I think it's going to need 2 hands to get that up and over. But we left that log dog upright, vertical, so if it does go too far, it'll get stopped and won't fall off the backside. So we're going to get that up and locked in place, and maybe we'll fire this up and do a couple cuts. Here we go. We got, I think, 4. 1, 2, 3, I think 4. 1 inch thick, probably 6 foot long by about 6 inches wide, to be used as planks on the trail for the boardwalk. And this is what our setup looks like. We rolled the log up, the ramps, and I moved the ramps because the ramps can't be over there when the carriage is going through. So I think we're going to try to load. I'm going to move this over, move that one over, and then we're going to use the log dolly and bring in another log and try to load it. I think we're going to clean up after that, because I'll be going down to Holiday Valley for the afternoon, so probably need to put this in a stable state. Alright, so we brought the log dolly in. This end's lifted up, and we put a block, 2 blocks, a big and a thin and a thick block. And now we're going to take the hook off, move the hook to the back, try to lift that up and put another block under. My thought is that at some point in the future, that block is probably going to change to a small hydraulic jack that, as long as I get the log on top of the jack, I can then just jack it to the height I need. Perhaps. So we put the dolly on this end to lift it. Now we got 2 blocks. But somewhere either a hydraulic jack on each end or a hydraulic jack in the middle that I can jack it up and then put blocks and get these planks underneath. Ponderings, indeed. All right, let's get the log dolly out of there and get the planks under. these are kind of notes to self. So because this log wasn't up high enough, the plank on this end had to come lower. So what I'd like to do is fix this size of where it has to be, raise that log with a hydraulic jack, and then easily slide the plank where it needs to be at the right height. Do the same, jack up this end, easily slide in the plank between a known height and a fixed height, and then put the jack down and it should roll easily on. And you know, it's not so critical for these. So I got some big ones over there, and I don't have a tractor with forklifts or a chain, so it's going to be man versus nature. So we want man to work together with nature. No one needs to win over the other one, but man doesn't need to be hurt either. Just in case that one didn't take, I got my planks here. I was going to put them over there, but those mats, there's 3 of them, each weigh 100 pounds, and there's snow on top of that. I don't have my vice grips and my shoulder hurts, so for today, they're staying there. Tomorrow, I'll try to remember to bring out my vice grips and a shovel, and we'll block and sticker them over there.